Now, before I start this video, I want to say I own none of the songs that you guys are about to hear. Please, artists, if you happen to hear this or see this, please don't sue me. I'm not monetizing the video. I just really like your songs. Also, big time seizure warning on this game. There is a lot of flashing lights. If you guys are susceptible to that stuff, please don't watch the video because I don't want anybody getting hurt or sick. So, thanks guys. What's going on, guys? Maniacs here, and welcome to Rhythm Rush. Now, this game popped up on Steam the other day, and I actually received an email from the developer yesterday, and he was really nice enough to give me a Steam code for this game. Apparently, he actually wrote up this really nice email that he sent to me, and more or less he's like, hey, I've been a fan of your stuff for a while, I like your videos or whatnot, and I actually recently just made my own game. I'm going to college. I believe he said he's going to college for game design or whatnot, and he came up with this game, Rhythm Rush, which if anybody can probably guess what it is or if they've seen anything on it, it's a lot like Melody's Escape, which is that game I played a while back. So if you guys weren't really into that video, you might not be into this one, but if you guys want to check it out, please do. Anyway, in Melody's Escape, you more or less listen to your own music in the background and you just progress through the level as you did it, which I really love because one of the things that I absolutely love is I love music. It's one of the biggest things in my life. I can't play an instrument to save my goddamn life, but I love listening to music, especially like chill step stuff or just like calm music. I don't listen to a lot of people that actually sing. It's mainly just like the noises, I guess you could say, is what some people put it as. So he actually wrote up this really nice email, you know, saying, hey, I like your channel, and you probably, and he even started it with, you'll probably never see this, which I absolutely read it. Like, I don't get any emails during the days. I love getting stuff from people like that. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, I love getting free games. It was really nice of him to send me it, but you never have to think that I'm like above anybody, because I mean, again, I'm a small YouTuber or whatnot, and I really appreciate anytime anybody sends me a game, and I will absolutely check it out. So I was looking at it, and it's kind of cool. It's very simplistic. It's kind of like Melody's Escape, but it's also different. It has its own little unique ideas of it. I guess there's 3 different game modes. Now, I have only played the tutorial. I have not gone into it really, but I already picked out 3 songs that I'm going to play. So basically, there's all these different difficulty. There's easy, normal, hard, insane, obviously. And there's game modes. There's follow, dodge, and fight. Now, in the tutorial, I'm assuming dodge is going to be other enemies shooting at you. Fight, you're going to have to fight something. And follow is just more or less get through the level. And there's these different paths and whatnot that you have to kind of jump around. You can wall run, you can slide under stuff or whatnot. And it has different like filters that you can put. So you can do classic, which I'll admit the classic one did look a little boring. You have retro, solid, monochrome, Tron, which I'm going to start out with, and light. So I'm going to play 3 different matches. I'm going to do each one of the game modes so that I can give you guys an idea of what's going on. Now, I will probably do it on just, I'll try hard on follow because it doesn't really seem like it's going to be too big of a deal. If I have to bump it down, I can. And the first song I'm going to do is going to be Hold. It's a song by Ryan Exaley. And I found this song while I was listening to, Diversity, which is that same channel that I found like Ramos' Be on. So I'm going to do a song by him. Now, much like when I did the other Melody's Escape, I'm going to be quiet while I play it, so you guys can just kind of listen to the song. I believe the song will end. I believe the actual level will end once the song ends. I don't know how that's going to work because the tutorial was obviously different, but this might not be this might be a boring video for some people if they want to watch it, but if you guys want to check it out, I don't want to talk over the songs because A, I love listening to it myself, and B, it's still kind of cool, and I want to see what this game has. So let's go ahead and play this one. Like I said, I'm going to be quiet while I play this, so hopefully you guys can just kick back and enjoy the song. And again, as always, if you want to check this game out yourself, there will be a link to it in the description below. You can download it on Steam, and it's only $2 is the highest price. It's actually on sale right now. So let's jump in and listen to Hold. Hopefully you guys will like this song. It's a little more upbeat than the Ramos' songs that I was listening to, but it's still a pretty good song, and I actually have one of his picked out as well for like the last one. So let's go ahead and play this one. Alright, so I just played through the entire thing and I ended up dying at the end. So what it seems like to me is I've tried this on 3 different difficulties now, and I don't want to waste your guys' time with messing up and doing a song. I'm going to play through it on easy. Now the reason I'm going to do that is because what it seems like to me is there are actually hearts that you have to take. So if you take damage, you lose a heart. Now, it doesn't seem like the level's a lot easier. It just seems like you have less hearts to deal with. So I'm going to play through on easy just so you guys can see what I'm doing. And again, I'm not going to show you guys any of my failed attempts because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So let's go ahead and try this again. It's just because I suck. Take my hand, come with me, never let go, come and see, take
Take my hand, come with me, never let go, come and see. Take my hand, feel my warmth, hold me close, now come forth.
Okay, so that was fun. I finished the song. I managed to lose all of my freaking hearts except one. So that was Ryan Exhaley Hold. I really like that song just from, I don't know, to me, like, I am a very visual person, I guess you could say. So when I listen to a song like that, it's a lot of fun. Because in my mind, like, I have music videos like I have in my mind, which is stupid to say, but it's true. That was a really cool little, I like that song. So now I'm going to do Red Forest, which is kind of, it's a little more upbeat. Jesus, did I just, like, unlock every achievement for this game? I unlocked a lot. Anyway, the reason I'm playing on easy, because I suck at this game. I had to play through that three times before I actually got it. Jesus Christ, there's a ton of achievements I'm popping up. So I'm really bad at these types of games, but I still love playing them. So now I'm going to play through Red Forest. I'm going to play Dodge, and I have no idea what this one's going to be. But let's go ahead and do Retro, and we'll see what this one has to be. So my biggest thing, the only thing that I have to say about this game is the game doesn't look super polished or anything along those lines. And the developer even said that, you know, he's a college student, he's working on the game. It's still in early access technically, so there's going to be stuff that he could fix later. But the only thing that seems to be kind of wonky is when you move left and right, it's very quickly, like with left and right with the mouse. No, you guys probably noticed it while I was doing it, like I shook my head, because that's mainly me fucking up. But when you look around, you look around really fast. So that's the only thing that I've noticed so far that's kind of bugging me. So let's go ahead and play Red Forest on Dodge and on Retro and see what happens next. I have no idea what this one has in store. Dodge incoming obstacles. Okay, well, that answers my question. Okay, so I suck at Dodge. I tried that 3 times, and I can't, actually more than 3 times, and I just can't do it. I really, really can't, even on easy difficulty. When it comes to jumping over, or jumping, like, in the higher actual brackets where they're, like, slightly up, you can't just jump over them. You have to jump onto the wall and then jump around them, and it just doesn't work half the time. I end up getting caught on it before I can get to it, especially if they're right behind each other. So those might need some spacing, or your jump might need to be a little higher. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try on light, and I'm going to try fight. Let's see what this one has to offer. Kill all the enemies. All right. Follow the line, kill all the enemies. Okay, so that was on normal, and that was pretty simple. There wasn't really anything there that I had to worry about. Nothing actually came after me. So what I'm going to do is, I've already done fight. Dodge, like I said, dodge is more or less like follow, except instead of following a line, you're more or less just trying to get to the end. The problem with dodge is, like I said, it has those windows that are up in like the top corners. You have to jump around. You have to jump on the wall, then jump through them. And a lot of times I kept getting caught on them. So I don't know if you need to make the jump bigger or not. But, oh, wow. Okay, so there's different bosses, but you have to be actually at a rank. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so I understand what practice mode actually does. So what I'm going to do is, I've shown you guys follow, I've shown you guys fight. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do an easy run on dodge. I'm actually going to show you guys. So basically what practice mode does is, after you die, you lose all the ability to gain points on the level, so you won't level up from it. But I don't really care about getting my rank up. I mean, I would like to, in order to show you guys what a boss fight looks like. But if you guys ever want me to come back to this, I can do that afterwards. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you guys what monochrome is. Now, this is something I'm going to put at the beginning. This one is kind of nuts, because I tried playing this one basically in between a part and in between the song, and you guys are going to freak out if you like epileptic. So be ready for this one. But let's go ahead and show off the last song on dodge, just so I can show you guys what it is, and that's where I'll end it. So if I die, oh well. I'm going to try my best, though. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in dodge. So
new musical experience you can have.
That's only part of the story. If something should happen, don't you be afraid.
There's nothing short of a miracle. There's nothing short of a miracle.
All right, and that was Miracle by Ramesses B. So it's another one of those ones. So that was kind of cool. I do like the fact that practice mode, even once you die, you can still keep the rank that you have up to the point where you die. So that was more or less Rhythm Rush. That's all I'm really going to play for today. If you guys want to check this game out for yourself, like I said, there'll be a link to the game in the description below. If it's something you're interested in, you can go pick the game up. I think it's like $2. I've been playing this for almost 45 minutes. So it is fun, and it is addictive. So I will absolutely admit, I do have a couple of gripes with the game. The fact that, especially like some of these levels, like monochrome, for instance, you guys probably noticed while I was doing that, I could barely see some of those windows when it was in the white. Now, yes, that is because the song had like changed tempo, so it was still kind of going off of the color that it was staying on. So, I mean, that's kind of fine, but the windows were very, very hard to see. Same thing goes for anything on the level light and anything on the level retro. It was like, there was like, actually, I'll just show you guys. Why don't I just show you guys? I'll just do, just because I don't know what I'm going to show you. You guys can see there's like a real faint glow in the distance, which makes it very hard to see, especially when it's in this color. Now, red isn't too bad because red is very like, oh my god, it's in your face. But once it changes to like a bright color, it is very hard to see on this level. I will admit, this is probably the coolest looking level, with the fact that the sun in the background is like actually going to the beat of the song, which I think is kind of cool. So this is probably the coolest looking one aside from Tron. Tron's pretty cool looking, but I like the fact that this one's just different. And I'm talking over the song, but yeah, you guys have already heard it. But when it actually changes, eventually, when it wants to change the different color, there we go. Like, this one's cool, but like when the green, it's very hard to see in front of you. So that's just one thing with that one. That is all the time I got for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section below. Even if you guys don't want to go and pick the game up for yourself, you can always go and leave a comment or just look at the game, see if it's something that you're interested in. And like I said, I don't know what else he's going to be adding to it. Like, my only gripes with it are probably those walls that are extremely hard to jump over. I don't know why, especially when they're like right next to each other or they're opposites. Like, I have to jump over this one and then jump over this one. It's really hard to get over to that other wall. So either space the jump out or something along those lines, or when you're like have to jump over and then immediately go down, sometimes you kind of mess yourself up when you're trying to go down. So I don't know what's up with that. Then again, I'm also really bad at these types of games, so you can't really take my sole experience from it based off of whether the game's kind of broken or whatnot. So anyway, that's all the time I got for today, guys. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. Like I said, I own none of the songs in this video, so please don't sue me. If you guys want to check out the artists for these songs, there will be links to their SoundClouds or their YouTube pages in the description below. And if you want to check the game out, like I said, that's in the description below as well. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out.